Hi guys.
Hey guys, welcome back.
How y'all doing today?
It's another day of, the nonsense that we bring to a job site.
Yep.
We have one more layer of floor boards to put down for the decking.
Because 7/16 was half the price of half inch.
Yes, so
8/16 is half an inch. 7/16
is not
quite half an inch, but somehow it's half the price. I don't know.
I don't get it, but we went with whatever was cheap.
So it's twice as much work, but half the amount of money, which is typically how we do things, and that's why it's slow moving, because we like extra work apparently.
And then on top of that, we are choosing to do it the most complicated way which you could possibly put down. But we have a reason.
Yeah, we feel like it's the best way to do it. So, yeah, we feel like, because we don't want the joints to line up.
We want all of our seams to kind of be staggered from each other.
If your seams line up, if you've ever done any kind of flooring, well, tile, you want your seams, your lines to line up, because otherwise it looks horrible.
Yeah.
But like hardwood flooring, if you do any kind of hardwood or laminate flooring, you want it staggered. Everywhere you put where your joints line up at the ends of the boards causes a weak spot in your floor. So we don't want weak spots. We want this to last forever. So we are trying to do the best we can, but it's more complicated.
And it's going to cause us to make a lot more cuts, but
we probably won't use, it probably won't increase the material a lot.
Yeah, I actually think that it might.
Oh, look at that.
That's awesome.
Oh, where do I get that from? What's up with that?
I don't know. I don't know. If you guys are wondering what we're talking about, you're going to have to go to another channel.
I was going to say, don't tell them.
You're going to have to go to another channel, but that's a nifty little contraption.
All I want to
play with it.
All I gotta say is that is not our tractor.
Yeah, he came home with a tractor, but not ours. That one reminds me more of a Tonka truck tractor, and I want to sit on it and play with it.
That one's pretty in blue. Ours is pretty in green.
Anywho, guys.
While he distracts us with shiny things.
Yeah, let us get to work on this, and
We're more impressed by power tools and equipment than we are jewelry and chocolates and flowers.
Yeah. Bring home a shiny tractor and we're both like, what? I want it.
Yeah. if you ever buy me flowers, make sure it's the kind that come in a pot so I can plant them and enjoy them over and over again.
We don't want them, if they're going to die, we want to be the one
to kill them. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we got to get started.
All right.
Wake up with the sunrise, smell that morning dew. Out here in the hills, there's always work to do. With calloused hands and steady hearts, we build it day by day. A simple life, a good life, it's the only way. With the wind at our back and the sky so wide, we've got everything we need right here inside. Living in the hills where the world slows down, where the trees stand tall and the stars come out. We work the land with a steady hand, thank the Lord above for this promised land. Living in the hills, it's a life that's real. With every step, there's more to feel. We've got faith, we've got time, we've got dreams to fill. This is how we're living in the Arkansas hills. Nothing like the sound of rain on a tin roof late at night. We're sitting by the fire with the moon shining bright. We're carving out a life here where the rivers run free, and every single moment feels like it's meant to be. With the wind at our back and the sky so wide, we've got everything we need right here inside. Living in the hills where the world slows down, where the trees stand tall and the stars come out. We work the land with a steady hand, thank the Lord above for this promised land. Living in the hills, it's a life that's real. With every step, there's more to feel. we've got dreams to fill. This is how we're living in the Arkansas hills. From the morning light to the evening breeze, we're rooted deep like the tallest trees. Every stone we lay, every mile we roam, out here in the hills we found our home. In the hills where the world slows down, where the trees stand tall and stars come out, we work the land with a steady hand. Thank the Lord above for this promised land. Living in the hills, it's a life that's real. With every step, there's more to feel. We've got faith, we've got time, we've got dreams to fill. This is how we're living in the Arkansas hills. Yeah, this is how we're living in the Arkansas hills. Yeah, this is how we're living in the Arkansas hills. I've danced through thunder rolling loud, boots in mud, head in the clouds, try to drown me in the downpour. But honey, I just laughed some more. They threw shade and slammed the door. Thought I'd break, but I built more. You can't wreck what's made of fire. This heart's got stubborn and a quiet. You can't rain on me. I've walked through storms and found the sea. Got scars like stories, loud and free. But look at this sunshine I got, baby. Ain't no cloud gonna steal my sky. No fool gonna dim my shine. I earn these bright and beautiful days, and nobody's taking them away. Winds howl, but I howl louder. Broke the chains and found my power. Life's a mess and I make it cute, with a smile, a plan, and a combat boot. Cried in corners, screamed in cars, still rose up and reached for stars. If chaos had a poster child, it'd be me still laughing wild. You can't rain on me. I've walked through storms and found the sea. Got scars like stories, loud and free. But look at this sunshine I got, baby. Ain't no cloud gonna steal my sky. No fool gonna dim my shine. I earn these bright and beautiful days, and nobody's taking them away. I'm not bitter, I'm better and bold. Wore rock bottom like it was gold. Told the storm you ain't the boss, then turned my pain into a power. You hear that thunder? That's just applause from the universe for making it this far. Cue the sun, baby. You can't rain on me, not when I was born to be wild and loud and wonderfully free, with a laugh that echoes through history. Let the past do what it does, but I've got joy, I've got love. I earn these bright and beautiful days, and nobody's taking them away. Storms gone quiet, birds are singing, and I'm still obnoxiously grinning. Barefoot babies in the yard, toy trucks rolling, playing hard. Mud on the boots, sun-kissed cheeks, living loud and running free. From the first cry to the first step, first big win to first regret. Every smile and every mile, I've been right here all the while. Through the giggles, through the fights, through the long and restless nights, from little hands to letting go, watching love just bloom and grow, wild and true. for giving me you. Summer nights and backyard swings, riding bikes and grass-stained jeans, messy kitchens, pancake stacks, love so big it don't look back. From the first cry to the first step, first big win to first regret, every smile and every mile, I've been right here all the while. Through the giggles, through the fights, through the long and restless nights, from little hands to letting go, watching love just bloom and grow, wild and true. I thank the Lord for giving me you. One day you'll pack up and drive away, start your life, find your way, but don't forget, don't you fear, Mama's love is always near. Through the giggles, through the fights, through the long and restless nights, from little hands to letting go, watching love just bloom and grow, wild and true. I thank the Lord for giving me you. Barefoot babies, boots worn through, now you're grown but my love's still true. Time rolls on but one thing stays, Mama's love will never fade. Barefoot babies, boots worn through, now you're grown but my love's still true. Time rolls on but one thing stays, Mama's love will never fade.
All right, y'all.
All right. Are you exhausted?
I am exhausted.
I'm not sure what is more exhausted, my brain or my body.
I wish it would go together as easy as it does in our head, where it's just like, yeah, just throw it together real quick, it'll be fine.
Everything always works out so much better in my head
Yeah.
than it does. Like, things take so much longer than they do in my head.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm like, oh, we'll get this done in no time.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And that's about how it goes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because as we're doing it, we're like, is this the right way?
Right.
Or could we do this better?
Right, and then we second guess ourselves, and then we spend forever second guessing ourselves when, if we just do it, it would get done a lot quicker.
That's why it comes in handy having Wiley around, because Wiley's like, shut up, it'll be fine, it'll work out.
Right, just do it.
Wiley's famous words are, it might just add a little more work later.
Sounds about right, guys. It really
I think
does.
we're adopting his motto.
Right. I'm okay with it. I'm
Yeah.
okay with it.
Me, I'm like, if we just put a little extra forethought into it from the get-go, it'll save us time and effort and heartache and struggle later.
All right.
But Wiley's like, whatever, we don't have time for that. Let's just get her done.
Yeah.
And so here we are.
Here we are. But we got
yeah.
we got almost the second layer done. If we wouldn't have chose the most difficult way to do it, we'd be done.
Yeah.
And the kids would be painting.
Let me tell you why, though. We didn't want our joints, we didn't want our, like, seams to line up. So it'll seal better, and we won't have to, we won't have to worry about weak spots in the floor doing it the way we did it.
Yeah.
But now there's going to be more cuts around the edges that have to be done and stuff.
Yeah.
So
that'll be something.
Mm-hmm.
But we're almost there. We've got the outside edge to do. And then after that, I promised all the kids that I'd mix all my paint together and let them paint the floor. And that is how I'm going to keep a moisture barrier on the top until we get the walls up, and
it's going to be a mystery color. It's going to be fun.
It'll be a shade of blue.
Whatever you get when you mix blue with a little bit of green and some white.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to be.
But it's going to be some shade of blue.
Mm-hmm.
We have more blue than green.
Yep.
And not that much white.
So, and it's a dark blue.
So if anybody's seen the videos from the inside.
Yeah. And we know how much you guys love the blue.
We're going to use some more blue.
Yeah, you're right.
It'll work to keep the moisture, hopefully, from destroying my boards until we get the walls built, though.
Yeah.
And that's the purpose.
But, I mean, once we get this down, and then we get it painted, after we get our roof over camp, then we can start standing walls.
Yeah. Then we'll start putting together the walls. But right now we've really got to get that roof over camp, and I've really got to get this painted just because there's rain coming in.
In a couple of days. So, if it was coming in tomorrow, we would for sure be finishing this.
Yeah, and I'd be staying up late painting it.
But it's dinner time.
Yeah, and we're hungry.
Yeah. Chances are when we paint it, well, actually, when the kids paint it, it's going to have acorns and leaves and sticks.
Yeah, Mother Nature
Stuck in
keeps
it.
throwing stuff at us today.
We've had to... I wish we had a leaf blower.
All right.
We've had to sweep it a couple different times.
Sweep and re-sweep and sweep again.
Because if you have a stick or a rock or an acorn in between the two pieces of plywood, they just ain't going to sit like they should. And then you're going to have a high spot in your floor. And when it comes time to actually install flooring, whatever we go ahead and decide to do for that, you want a flat surface to work with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Because it would make everything way more difficult.
Right.
But for now, I'm not even thinking flooring, guys. I am literally thinking walls and roof.
Right. Yeah, flooring's way down the
Yeah.
way down the line. But that's me thinking ahead. I'm like, if we put a little bit forethought into it right now, it'll save us a lot of heartache and hard work later. So,
Right. So we will deal with that when the time comes. But for now, we gotta let you go. We got other things to do.
it's about dinner time. But if y'all couldn't tell, nobody likes working with me. I'm kind of a perfectionist, and everybody else is not.
She's kind of a pain in the butt.
Yeah. Pain in the perfectionist.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I'm still a good helper. I just make everybody stop and second guess themselves a lot.
All the time.
Over and over again.
Numerous
But
times
hey, there's
a
sometimes
day.
I get it right, though. And then there's sometimes we look back and I'm like, see, told you so.
Yeah, and then we're like, thanks, Jen. But in the process of doing it all, we're like, can we just put Jennifer in a corner and leave her there?
Can we just send her to town to get something?
Right? I'm sure we can think of something that we don't really need.
Does dinner need to be cooked? Can we
Right.
send her to go cook dinner?
Right?
Let's fake an emergency so she has to leave.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Anyways.
All right.
Anyhow.
Oh, well,
Anywho.
we love you guys. We hope
We
you
love you.
enjoyed watching our struggle today.
The struggle is real, people. The struggle is real.
Because I feel accomplished, but also
Not.
exhausted and not like...
Like I said,
We got
I'm not even sure
2,
what's more
4,
exhausted,
6.
my brain or my body at this point.
We got 7.5 sheets of plywood down.
And it took us all freaking day.
And that's not like extra stuff.
No.
That's all we got done. But
We made
had-
one cut. One cut. Today. That's
no,
it.
with 2, I mean, you had to cut off the ends down there.
Okay, so we each did one cut today. She cut a board in half and I cut a couple ends off.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it took a little bit longer than, like always, than we were hoping it would. But
It's
here
fine.
we are. Got progress done.
At least we can say we tried. I mean, we succeeded. We got some stuff done. It
Yeah,
just
I
wasn't
mean,
a lot.
and it's definitely a lot more sturdy than the first layer, felt. You could, you know, feel the bow of the boards because they're only 7/16, not a half.
Yeah, and if you, so they didn't line up exactly because Wiley told us to start at this corner, but then he meant that we should have started at the other corner so that the plywood lined up with the edges of the boards. But we didn't know any better, so we just listened to what we were told. And then, so if you stood on the boards like sideways, you could fall over and twist your ankle.
Yeah.
Because they, you know, didn't have anything to support them, so they were
not that great.
But with the second layer,
it feels great.
Yep. We still have to go through. We put some screws in it just to hold it down. Every single one of these sheets of plywood is warped and twisted and all kinds of stuff. And but we put some screws in it so that it would hold it down, and then we're gonna come back with a nail gun and pop, 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 and get it all secured nice and good.
Yeah.
But that's a tomorrow problem.
Yeah,
or
that's not
a not today problem.
Yeah, so. That is not a right now type of thing.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm done talking now.
All right. Bye, guys. We will see you on the next one.
Love y'all. See you later.